Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to week 2 of the Los Angeles Lakers weekly preview. Week 1 is in the books. We're going to be speaking about my little reviews. I've written little reviews on the games that I was able to watch and then catch up on highlights, things like that. Speaking about the player stats, players who aren't performing, and then touch about week 2 and the games that we have this week. So stick around, Lakers fans. So guys, starting off with the Lakers treading to Denver to play the opening game against the Denver Nuggets. We got really close. We got to within about 4 points, made it a really tight game, and then just got blown out again. I think from memory, it was a 12-point loss for that opening game of the season. And here's my little review. Obviously, Gabe Vincent had a lot of foul trouble throughout this game. I thought that AD was very poorly not aggressive, and the fact that he only had 1 rebound at halftime was really, really disappointing. I think he had maybe 7 or 8 by full time, and obviously there's been a bit of a turnaround that I'll speak about with AD, but there it was a bit disappointing. Great performance with the new recruit Taurean Prince. Great shooter, and defense was solid. His points since that game have been a little bit down, but really nice debut there. Reeves was quiet but good on rebounds, and I also got to mention that he started to warm up a lot in that third quarter against the Nuggets before going a little bit quiet again in these other games. D'Lo had a really poor game to open up the season. However, he had a really nice steal early on in the game. Just couldn't lead around the bench when he was on with a lot of the bench players. But yeah, it was very disappointing there. Biggest deficit, we were down by 18 points. Losing margin, 12. And then Taurean Prince had 18 points. So that's the key stat for mine from that game there. Second game, we took on the Phoenix Suns. Now, it was only Kevin Durant from the Phoenix Suns because Bradley Beal and Devin Booker ruled out for this one, and it was our first game at home. I predicted a loss against the Nuggets. I predicted a win here. Even if those players played, I still thought we were going to win. It came down to being a very close game, which it probably shouldn't have been with the players out, but that's what you get in basketball. I said LeBron was absolutely incredible in rebounding and execution. He had some great stats. He had 21, 8, and 9, and he played big minutes. We were told after game 1 that his minutes will be reduced this season, which I think we'll see mid part of the year, start to get a bit tired. But played big minutes and really, really important minutes, especially with 5 to go. He really kept the momentum with the Lakers. I love what I saw from Christian Wood in this game. I said it's a nice acquisition, nice potential 6th man of the year, some people were saying. I don't know if I'd go that far. He missed a very important 3 to send it to a 2-point game, but it was great, especially some great defense. I thought his defense was really, really good from Christian Wood, and in recent games, I think he's been pretty solid since that moment as well. AD played really well. I said that he started to start the 4th aggressive, very aggressive on rebounds and scoring. Played much better defense, in my opinion, compared to that Nuggets game. And his stats were 30 points and 13 rebounds. He also had 3 steals and 3 blocks. So, that's what you want from defensive players. Wood had 10 rebounds and 7 points. So some really nice stats there, and a great win against the Phoenix Suns. The next game we took on the Sacramento Kings. This was a game on the road. 20 years since LeBron made his debut in Sacramento, so he was up for a big game, and obviously he was. For this game, I wrote slow start, pretty poor showing to be down 13 to end the first quarter. It was like 41 to 28. Really disappointing in that first quarter there. But then we won all 3 quarters on scoring. Didn't end up winning the game, obviously. It went into overtime and lost the game, unfortunately. I said that we forced our first overtime of the season, which, that's good to see, because we're going to be in that situation a couple times this year, I'm sure. Pretty disappointed to have blown the lead that we had late in the 4th quarter. It really started to come for the Kings and then had that lead. And look, as great as LeBron's game was, there were some very costly turnovers in that game, especially right towards the end there. that might have made it a different game, but it was going to be tough. And I did tip Sacramento to win that game, even though I started to think maybe Lakers can do this, but yeah, I got it right. James, 27 points, 15 rebounds, 8 assists. So, you know, his rebounding this season is really starting to turn me on. He's been playing fantastic ball. You know, it's year 20 and he's playing like this. It's phenomenal. And the rebounding is just insane. The rebounds he's dropping per game. He's always been known for his assists. He's always been known as a complete player, but the rebounds are fantastic, considering Davis is getting the rebounds as well. Davis had 16 rebounds with 30 points. So, you know, another 30-point dime there, really good. And I mentioned Taurean Prince, whose shooting was great in game 1. In this game, he had 20 points as well. And D'Lo, I've got to give D'Lo a mention because he was nice with 9 assists throughout the game. So, really, really good performance there against the Sacramento Kings. Unfortunately, unable to get the win, but a really good performance from the team. And I didn't get to watch this game, but I did tip the Lakers to beat the Magic by, I think, 10 points. For this game, we obviously won the game by 3 points. Right there at the end, came down to it. Look, I really didn't get to watch much of this game. However, we were lucky to get away with the win. Yeah, we were very lucky to get away with the win in this one. A 3-point win, 106-103. Defense was okay. Expected a lot more from the team throughout this game, but, you know, some of the stats still pretty good. AD stats especially, massive. 19 rebounds and 26 points. Massive game from AD. Ever since that Nuggets game where he was starting to get, you know, hated on by a lot of officials and commentators, really turned it up with some great performances to silence the haters. And then D'Angelo Russell was fantastic as well. He had 8 assists on the night with 29 points. And I think one positive is that we do, you know, concede a high number of points from, you know, star players. And I think that the fact that we didn't let any Magic players score more than 20 or under is a bit of good, because, you know, we conceded a lot of points to Jokic, conceded a lot of points to Fox. So, yeah, I think it was pretty good to see that. And I think Kevin Durant might have even scored like 38 points in that game against Phoenix. But let's move into week 2. Okay, so week number 2, tomorrow here in Australia, we'll see the Lakers at home to the Los Angeles Clippers. It is the Battle of LA. Los Angeles Clippers have now acquired James Harden. I don't know if he will play tomorrow. It'll be a big inclusion if he does. Obviously, former Laker Russell Westbrook will be back there against his old team in LA. So that's going to be really interesting as well for this one. You know, we have a very poor record, especially in recent years against the Clippers. It's been dreadful, to be honest. I don't even think we've won. I think we've won one of our last 10 games against the Clippers. So it's going to be really tough. The Clippers, you know, they got the win against the Orlando Magic today, but they're coming off, you know, going into a back-to-back game. So it's going to be a bit tough for the Clippers. As for the Lakers, I wasn't very impressed with that performance against the Magic. So if we play like that, we're going to get slaughtered. I'm going to have a win here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have a win. I think it'll be tight. I'll go the Lakers by 5 points. Probably a scoreline of about 118 to 113. A decent score of a game. I reckon the Lakers are playing well. I think on the rebounding end of Davis and LeBron is great. And then I think, you know, if Taurean Prince's shooting's nice and as good as the Clippers can be and probably can get this win, I'm actually going to go the Lakers to win that game. Then we have to travel to Orlando, I think on Saturday or Sunday, to play the Orlando Magic. You know, we beat them by 3 points. They really gave it to us. It could be tight, and I do think it will be tight, but I think we'll win this game. I think we'll win by about maybe double on what we did, so 6 points. I'll go the Lakers to win by 6 points in that game against the Orlando Magic. So Lakers to, I've currently predicted all 4 games and the order, you know, the record of 2-2 to start the year, and that'll put our record to 3-2, I think. Next game is they'll put it to 4-2. Lakers at the Heat. Now, really interesting game. You know, this was the finals a few years ago, the bubble era. Jimmy B, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, very tough to contain. I am going to go Miami here. I'm going to go Miami on the road. I know that they haven't been amazing, haven't set the world on fire to start the season, but I still think that they can get it done here against the Lakers in a tight enough game. Yeah, I think it will be tight. I will go with the Heat to win 116 to 111. I'll go 116 to 111 in that one. And yeah, I think the Miami Heat will hand the Lakers the L in this one. Next up, we've got a home game against the Houston Rockets. The Rockets are a really weird team. They haven't been great at all, but they have put in some really nice, comebacks and then just blow it. And they blow it by some big margins too. So, look, I really don't want to keep this close with the Rockets, but I do think we probably will. It's just the way that we've started the season. Look, I think we'll win at home here. I'll go the Lakers to win by... I'll go 9 points in this one. I think it'll be... let's go 114 to 105. There you go. 114 to 105. Lakers to defeat the Rockets. So I do think instead of going 2-2 in our next 4 games, I think that we might just go 3-1. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the Los Angeles Lakers start to the year. If you're not a Lakers fan, let me know how you think we're going. I definitely think we were overhyped coming into the season, and I think I had them in like 5th or 6th seed preseason prediction. I probably still have them in a very similar position. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. What NBA game are you looking forward to this week? And I'll see you guys later.